All right, here's my 1981 KZ750 LTD. Now, I got this bike, I don't know, a year or so ago off a feller. And anyhow, she wasn't running what I got her. Fork seals was bad on her, flat tires. Old bike wouldn't run. I took the tank off and put the petcock in it. Got her fired up a little bit. She's running rough. So I sent her down to KO Cycle down there. Had him go through the bike, jet the carbs on it, put chain, sprocket, fork seals on it. He put this here header on here in this Vance and Hines pipe. Yeah, buddy. Got that header and that Vance and Hines there. So bike's carbureted there. That's what I like about it. But old KO sure got her jetted good. This bike's, that's original paint on her from 1981. Everything on it. Look here. Air cleaner box is even original. Usually them's plumb off, the bike's all cracked up and everything. But everything on this bike is daggone original. 1981. The tank, the paint, everything on it. The bike's got 11,812 miles. Thing red lines at 9,500 RPM. It'll get there quick too, I tell you. But I tell you, he put this sprocket on there, changed some stuff around. This thing rolls out, boy, pretty quick. I've outrun 900cc bikes with it on top end there. I've outrun a few bikes with it. I can't believe how it runs, to be honest. I mean, they don't make them like this no more, I tell you. Let's see how she fires up. Lord mercy. Listen there. Since I was a kid, I see people up the holler and stuff. They have these bikes like this, and I'd love the sound of it. And I always wanted one of these old things. It's hard to come by. But good Lord ended up blessing me, and I ran into this one here, and I got her all fixed up now. I've been riding it a little bit. Got insurance and everything on it. I know one thing, I sure enjoy it. Old lady, she don't want to get on there though. She says the bike too small or something makes her look too big. I don't know. But boy, she sure get on there. I save a whole lot of money in the gas. I tell you, gas money saves us a long way. The way we drive 45 minutes to work one way, and we could probably save about $10 a day. But anyhow, I ride it around up here at work. I take her cruising on my lunch break and stuff. Use it to cross the street out here, because I tell you, this traffic gets wild out here. It's like playing Frogger or something of that nature. I gotta take this thing here, get her torqued up, dump a clutch on her just to get across through there. But yeah. Woo-wee! Golly, I tell you now. They sure don't make them like they used to, that's for sure. Old KO's got this thing tuned in, boy. Look here. Woo! Woo! Now, listen to that kitty cat purr. Look, there's the zip tie. It's like everything I got. It's got a zip tie on it here and there. Now, put that old fairing on it there. Help the looks out a little bit. Now, good old header on there. These things here, I think, is even factory. I ain't sure. but I stick my feet on them and cruise down the road every once in a while. That's what I like about this bike. It's a cruiser and a sport bike in one, son. They don't make them like this no more. Daggone, I tell you. Yep. Now that there is a bike. They sure went wrong, son, when they quit making them like that. Ain't nothing like a good carbureted bike like that, especially when the daggone thing's jetted right. I asked a feller, his first bike I ever had like this. I've rode dirt bikes and things growing up. I said, what type of fuel do I put in it? I put 93 in it or what? He said, no, run 87 in it. They didn't even make 93 when this bike was made. I said, well, heck. So that's a good thing. A little old gas saver. Does pretty good on fuel, actually, unless I stay in it. But I really don't get it on a whole lot. I like to cruise it around. I've had her torqued up a little bit there. I'd say I've hit 100 and some once or twice. What the boy told me that was riding with me that day. But I really didn't know, because this one here, as you see, it only says 80. But I'll tell you, you get this bad boy in fourth gear, get her up to about 9,500 RPM, shift her into fifth, and keep hammering down. You get pretty quick, I'll tell you. You just got to watch how you roll off the throttle. It's got that different size sprocket on there. You just can't let off all at once. You just got to ease off of it, or that bike will go into that wobble, they call it. Death wobble. But now I did hear he put these put these new calipers on there. Yeah, I got them off eBay, ordered them, and he put them on there. Got the brake lines and everything done on it. Turn signals work, horn works, headlights work. Everything on the bike works. And it's a survivor, that's for sure. I try to take really, really good care of it. The bike has a good story behind it. I'll get into that more later, but I'm hoping to drive it up there to the feller I got it from and show it to him. But anyhow, I just figured I'd show you my old bike here. And one of these days I get something to stick on there or whatever to do some recording. I guess they use one of them GoPros or whatever. I'll put a GoPro on there and take a video. Learn how to put it on my phone or whatever and put it on the YouTube. Let's walk over here a little ways. I'll show you something I've been working with here. I got a stroker motor being built for it out back there at the machine shop. Here's my old black truck here. Old 92 Chevy. Drove it to work, blew a head gasket on it, so I just had a motor built for it out back. I get the motor in there and get it lined out and get some headers on it. All I got to get now is a distributor. Then we can hopefully get her on the dyno and make some pulls on it and get the carburetor jetted in and everything right. It'd be a 383 stroker hydraulic roller motor. Had Performance Engineering Machine do it. I get the motor in it, and then I need to start working on some body work there. Needs cab corners like all of them, little work around the bed there. But I can't wait to get that thing going either. That's what I spend most of my time doing, is going to racetracks and things of the nature, finding old junk and working on it and buying a part at a time and getting it put together. When you ain't got a lot of money, that's how you got to do it. You just got to buy them and slowly fix them up. Takes time, though. Takes a lot of time and never giving up. That's one of the main things. And most of all, you got to find a good mechanic and a good shop. You know, that's the biggest thing. I wouldn't have none of this stuff if it wasn't for good people like that helping me out. But that's like this bike. You know, I never dreamed that this thing would run like it does. I'm very, 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 very pleased with how he got this bike going. As answered my prayers. Lord's been good to me, he sure has. You know, he's provided me with the means and the right timing and everything to get some of the things that I wanted growing up that I couldn't get, couldn't afford. Or I was just in the wrong spot in life where I needed something like that, and the good Lord didn't see to me to get one, because I'd probably killed myself. I was pretty wild when I was younger. But now, you know, 38-year-old, I got a little more sense than what I had. I know when to let off. Back before, they wasn't no letting off, you know. I just stay in it. I rolled a lot of cars when I was younger. Done a lot of wild things, so I probably didn't need a bike then. But now, I got a little more brains, I got one. And I just try to take it easy on it, not get too wild. Like I said, it's the first bike I had, besides, you know, old dirt bikes and stuff growing up. Had a little YZ 125 I liked real well. I rode it a lot and done a little racing with it. Other than that, my buddies' bikes and motorcycles and stuff, you know, this is my first one here. But I like it. I'm glad to have it, and I thank the good Lord for seeing me to have it. But anyway, I just figured I'd show you a blast from the past, I guess. But anyway, guys, I'll talk at you all later. Hopefully I'll make another video. I get my motor from my truck on the dyno, or get it in and get it driving and stuff. And hopefully I'll make a video of this here driving down the road or something. I figure out how to not break my phone with it. But yeah, they sure don't make them like they used to, that's for sure. But I'll talk to y'all later.